And most parents, they know the importance of making sure their kids have a good breakfast to get the day started. It also goes beyond that, though, to ensure that kids have the proper nutrition throughout the day. And Carol Lapin is a registered dietitian and is here with us to share some healthy options. Good morning, Carol.
Yeah.
Those are such good ideas. So walk us through the breakfast alternatives.
Yeah, we're going to start with breakfast. It is the most important meal of the day, just like Mother and Grandma said, because studies show that kids that eat breakfast perform better at school. They can concentrate, have more energy.
So something that they will eat, you assure us you got it.
Right. So your typical breakfast may be cereal, which is very quick. There are some great cereals out now that are very tasty and low in sugar.
Okay, and this is the Kashi one you recommended.
Yeah, for my kid, I used to have really high sugar cereals. So this is a nice transition to still get some sugar, but half the sugar that you would in your typical really sweet cereals. Very popular with kids, some of my Kashis.
And then also the parfaits.
Yeah, the parfaits are so easy and delicious and pretty by just using some low-fat vanilla yogurt, a little bit of granola, and then alternating that with some fruit. It's very pretty, great for the summer.
You could probably make a bunch of these in advance, stick them in the fridge.
Absolutely.
Kids can grab one in the morning.
Yeah, and you can have it in the afternoon as well. And then doing pancakes, some of the whole grain pancakes, using your fresh fruit with that, just something different. But even Eggo waffles, if you're in a hurry, a whole grain that can go in the toaster real quick. And then for the kids that just aren't going to get up, you even have these bowls now that you can actually take your cereal with you and eat it in the car. You can do that with yogurt as well.
I like that. I like that. Okay. And then
different ideas.
For lunch, you've got the wrap, which is a great idea for the kids, kind of an alternative sandwich.
Yeah, you know, instead of doing the same thing, kids get bored. The younger ones do get in food jags where they eat the same thing all the time.
I do that every day.
But when they come out of it, they want something different. Little kids will take lunch boxes. These are really nice ones from the Container Store where you can put your water up top. But you can do like the veggie wraps for something different. The whole grain crackers with cheese, the beautiful fruit. Try to get a vegetable and fruit in each time with the kids. So
I like how you've put the whole grain crackers with the little, like, Happy Cow
slice of cheese.
Yeah,
the Laughing Cow cheese.
The Laughing Cow,
yeah, and then you can do, you know, the pudding to get in a dairy product with that. And then for your older kids who aren't going to take the lunch kit, they're just not going to do it. It's not cool to do that. You can do alternatives. Like, for example, you can buy ready-made salads. This is a really nice
at the grocery
one.
store,
It has the feta cheese and nuts. And also just something different. And now I want to see if you would like to try something different.
You know, I could get paid to eat all day long. And this is, you said
this is corn. This has barley in it. This has kale in it. It has peaches in it. It has onion. There's just endless things you can do with salads. Yeah, endless things that you can do.
And for student athletes.
And then for student athletes, also, kids in general need snacks. And you can make your own trail mix. This has all kinds of nuts in it. This has raisins in it, dried fruit. You can get up to 500 extra calories a day by doing this, or a small amount for kids who don't need that many calories.
All right, and then I want to move over to some of the alternatives to the bread.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't just have to be a sandwich. It can be the whole wheat wrap, but also they have the flat bread.
Yeah, they're coming out with all kinds of different things, also whole grains. The kids can make things for themselves after school, easy to do on the flat outs. They can do the pizzas. You can do a tostada with the black beans. These are things kids can make themselves, you know, with the help of parents after school. Your vegetables. Even a small potato can be a great after-school snack. It needs to be something they can quickly get to because they are ravenous.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
I was very hungry.
I'm still that way.
Yeah, I know.
And then the microwave popcorn, which is low-fat. And then just something different but kind of fun, taking your low-fat yogurt and vanilla yogurt, and then just mixing a little cocoa. This has no sugar in it. Cocoa has flavonoids that help can prevent heart disease. Mix it together and then use it as a dip for some fresh fruit.
I never would have thought.
It's really tasty. You're not adding added sugar. Yeah, and it comes together very nice.
What do you find is the biggest problem with school lunches these days?
You know, it's interesting because I actually did a story for a publication and interviewed some of the dietitians all over the country in some of the biggest school districts, in Houston too. And the problem is two things. One, they don't have enough money to do some of the things that we're asking them to do to make the school lunches. And two, it's making something that kids will accept So they're kind of limited, you know, they're experimenting all the time with the pizzas and things like this. But budget's huge.
Right. I mean, is it the sodium? Is it the fat content? Is
Well,
it all of the
now,
above?
sodium, there are no current recommendations for children for sodium. There is for adults. Fat, they have come down on, and trans fats, they have come down on. But there's still a lot of junk food machines out there, a lot of sugar out there. So we need to give them more options, and they need a budget to be able to do that.
I like this. All right, Carol Lapin, thanks so much.